Hey, it's Jeff Payton with Role Playing Public Radio. This is RPPR Live at Gen Con 2025. Don't mind me fiddling with the mics. Gen Con, yeah. I hope this has been a very good Gen Con for everybody. This has been a great one for me, and I thank you all for showing up. Thank you all so much for being fans of RPPR. For this, we'll talk for a bit. I'll talk a little bit like what I've been planning for RPPR and the near future, upcoming future. We'll go around to each cast member, and they can talk a little bit about like their gaming highlights from the last year, like what your favorite game was, or anything games you're looking forward to, or things like that. Then I want to do a section of campaigns I never run but want to. Things of that nature, and best game systems, whatever pitches you have made to publisher that they didn't go for. I guess that's for Caleb and I. And then I have some stuff to give away. So I have RPPR pins. I have Macbeth, the Plays the Thing Macbeth postcards. I also have some props I found from Motorhome from Hell, the movie I made. You were there.
On-screen props for us?
Yes, they were worn by people in the movie, actors even.
And technically, wait, they don't get the motorhome themselves?
It's true.
What's the deal with that?
And so the name of this game, in order to get one of these things, is to stump the RPPR cast, which means mention something in an actual play that we did, and then if we can remember it, I'll probably still give you the thing anyways, but try and stump us with something that you really liked in an RPPR episode that we don't remember.
We're not hard
because they all blur together in our heads. We've done so many of them, dear God. Yeah.
It's all madness.
It's all madness.
Quickly approaching too.
Wait a minute, it's been Carcosa the whole time, Ross?
It has been Carcosa the whole time.
It's always
Carcosa. Yeah. So
scant 18 years.
Years don't count, right?
RPPR can vote.
Yeah, RPPR can vote.
Holy crap.
Psychic damage.
Selective service.
Yeah.
Drive a car.
Yeah.
Do you get a free razor for signing up for it? Or?
Yes. Get a Camaro because you don't know how to spend money yet because you're young. So first off, talking about what plans for RPPR in the near future over the next year. I don't know if you are members of the RPPR Patreon, which I highly recommend you do, but we are going to, on RPPR After Hours, we have been looking at Kremen, the superhero RPG. Chris, did you bring it? Here, give him the mic.
Right. No, I didn't bring the freaking book.
Okay. Well,
trust us.
You have to trust us. It's real. We're going to be doing an actual play of the Kremen. There's another adventure in the book. So the Kremen, the superhero RPG, is, if you haven't listened to the episodes, it's possibly the weirdest RPG I've seen since Cinnabar. It is 837 pages long, and 450 pages of those are random universe creation tables, and they're all bad. There is a skill called whale biting, which can only be used on whales. If you get eaten by a whale in this game, you have to use the whale biting skill to eat your way out.
Wait.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
On the inside?
I'm not
You have to bite the lining of the whale's stomach or their blubber to get out of said
Actually,
whale?
the skill applies to both the blubber and the lining, so you got that going for you.
Wait, two separate checks on this thing in order to get out of the whale?
Yeah, but you can use the same skill for both checks. So.
Why are we giving Jonah two skill checks?
It's actually better than the Palladium system because it's the same skill for both activities, unlike climbing.
You guys should really get in the weeds on this.
Yeah.
This
we have two
this is audio gold.
It is. The audience craves it. Juicy has been journeying with us on the Kremen stuff, and it's been great. So we'll be doing an actual play of this, and we'll be getting Juicy and Chris, and Bridget has agreed to do this, so that will be interesting. She said, "Can I make a Force Femme character?" It's like, yeah, that super force powers. That sounds cool. I don't know what that means. Anyways,
For sure, join the Patreon. Listen to the show we've done. Juicy made a character for this game that is terrific.
Yes.
I cannot wait to play the game.
In RPPR Actual Play, we in real life we have wrapped up the Boilius connection. campaign, so we'll be posting that every other week until we finish the campaign. But I've already started work on the next campaign for RPPR, which will be Shadow Dark. I'm going back to fantasy dungeon crawling because I found a really cool campaign called Ave Nox, which is a system-neutral mega dungeon. I really do like mega dungeons and weird giant structures. I don't know if you all know this, but I do. Yeah, shocking.
What's this about architecture, Ross?
Yeah, no, it's just the villain is architecture. Yay! Ave Nox is a really interesting mega dungeon. I think it's written in a way that is stands a really interesting way. I don't want to spoil anything, but like I'm really curious to see how players tackle it. I think I haven't fully sketched it out, but the plan is to have the player characters are all recruited by the court wizard of a kingdom on the other side of the planet, and the king has said, I've heard about this mega dungeon being this lost city, underground city of Ave Nox has been found. I want to know about it. And the court wizard says, yes, sire, and he hires adventurers to go there and explore it. Now, the wizard, of course, has his own secret plans for this, but there will be a core cast of players, which I haven't figured out, but I'm going to create something for having a guest player in every session or every other session where the wizard says, hey, I'm going to teleport you a new guy. They got a death sentence, so this is a way to work it off, so don't feel too bad if they don't come back, and so this is a way to rotate in a lot of players and to have fun with the setting. So let's send the new guy into the screaming hall, and it's pitch black and they're screaming all the time. So let's find out when we send in Steve. So that's the.
That's not screaming. That's just the a cappella version of "For the Longest Time."
Yeah.
It's just a Billy Joel song.
It's just a Billy Joel song.
Somehow that ends up being worse, Dave. Why are you noting this?
Other games, I picked up a review copy of Salvage Union, which I want to run very soon, which, if you haven't heard, is a mecha-focused sci-fi RPG, which does not use a grid and miniatures for combat. So while I love the setting of Lancer, and we tried Lancer, it didn't work that well. And so I'm really keen to try a game that doesn't require an hour of setting up a bunch of maps and using D&D figures to say this is a giant, this dragon, this orc is now a robot. So and it has a plasma gun.
It kills immersion, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe. It's also really good for an audio format,
Trust us, this is amazing.
And Caleb loves all the gritty rules for it.
I'm great at it.
Yeah. Other things, I also got a review copy of the Sutra of Pale Leaves, which is a new Call of Cthulhu book about 1980s Japan themed after the King in Yellow. So there's several standalone adventures in there. Yeah, it's like, I like the King in Yellow, and they're like, okay, here, have it. Just go nuts.
And Ross just sitting there, please go away here.
Yeah, I found another thing that was also King in Yellow themed, and then I got a review copy of it somehow. So
you can't even keep it straight, can you?
No. And then of course on the main RPPR podcast we'll be posting more older episodes of After Hours, and I'll be talking more about Labyrinth Signal, the action horror RPG I've been working on. So talking more in the design process and all that. As I play tested it last night. It went great. I got some really good feedback on that. So thank you for my players who were in that. So those, and then of course I'm running games. I'll be running Red Markets on the Patreon. I'll be running Delta Green, of course. So yeah, and if you need consulting on RPGs or podcasting, I'm on the Patreon. So those are, and then of course in Letter Narrative Dissidence, the other podcast that isn't this, but we're going to be reviewing Alice's Missing next. So that'll be fun. It's a really good game, by the way. And we just posted Brindlewood Bay for backers on there, and the Rifts episode should be going public soon. Actually, when we get back. So. That gets talked about Palladium with industry luminaries like James Hall. It's like, I can't legally talk bad about Kevin Sibieta because I have a contract with him. It's like, it's like, cool.
How is that he's in a different country.
Yeah.
UK
We
live.
got shooters out on these streets.
Possibly, like.
Is he that intern with like UK?
Some guy in a trench coat with an automatic weapon.
Have you seen the man? He does
strolling
look
down
like
the parish.
he does look like a
Hamlet or
low.
whatever it
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
Is he that entrenched?
To be fair,
Is he that entrenched with like
he
UK
has
solicitors?
convinced a lot of people that they are juicers because he has paid them in drugs.
If you showed like a lineup of random RPG game developers and like asked which one is the mid-level mob boss in a Midwestern city, like it's him, it's that guy. He just has the look, you know.
He's our Kevin Bacon too. I've
Yeah.
never met somebody who is in some way connected to Kevin Symbieta.
That is true,
Yeah,
Through a weaving tangle of coincidences and
Layers upon
acquaintances.
layers.
it is layers upon layers.
I don't like that Palladium connects to everything. That's really bothering me.
Yeah,
Well, it's not necessarily Palladium that connects to everything. It's just Kevin Symbieta.
yeah.
But it's like, but that's another degree.
A
though. That's
connective
problem.
tissue of sleazy business practices and bad copy editing. You know?
Also, I'm just going to point out that Symbieta probably got into a pretty good sweetheart deal with a bunch of assassins early on in the career.
Yeah.
And he's just never let those contracts go.
It's always an option.
Somebody
Yeah.
tied in with liable
At
lawsuit.
least some
take them
freelancers
out.
are being paid.
So yeah, that's the RPPR update. But we'll just go around the table and everyone can talk about the over the last year, like what have been some good games you played in an RPPR. Just briefly, like the highlights. So David.
Well, there is a Tollus campaign that has been absolutely wonderful, in which I am playing a chaotic bard. I know. Hold on to your surprise, everybody. But here's the surprising part. I'm actually the voice of reason.
It's true. I'm playing a little Cobalt. It's like, no, we can do it. It's fine. We
We have monetized the alchemy jugs, and we have basically made a mayonnaise-based economy.
Yes.
And I had that same reaction, Art.
It's
We could choose any fluid we wanted, and we chose mayonnaise.
yeah.
Why mayonnaise?
It's calorie dense. You can make it flammable. Like it's.
We got to use eggs somehow.
We can survive any siege. We'll have enough fatty calories to survive.
Magic of
So you
emulsification.
can't make fun of the mustard smuggling post ever again.
That's true.
This is
You've literally done it.
We burned our bridge on that one,
Yeah.
Ross.
No,
That's the
our way
problem.
is better.
No, we
Yeah,
didn't just
yeah,
burn the bridge.
Different.
Y'all burned it and then salted the earth upon which it stood so that no bridge can grow there ever again.
We're in the Midwest. Mayo's
We
on a
can't
higher
prove anything,
tier than
though.
mustard.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, great. Tom.
Well, for sure, we did a one-shot that just was Eat the Right, which just spoke to me in a level that is hard to quantify. Like,
Yes.
literally get to play a monster in a game.
That's
and
true.
do nothing but monstrous things. I know, and the Savage Rifts game was...
Yes, if you haven't lived to the Mew Squad, yes, it was a lot of fun. I made Riffs fun with.
yeah, I actually enjoyed playing Steve.
Yeah,
All it took was changing the system entirely.
and ignoring half of the setting material. Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah, and it worked. Yeah, Caleb.
My favorite memory from last year was playing Borellus Connection
Yep.
and getting to play 1960s, 70s spy, and finally just getting to recreate all the horrible things the CAA did. I have to read about for my job every day. So the research is kind of done. And, it was a lot of fun to play. Yeah.
At least mine is kind of split between two, where Borderlands Connection right now was absolute fun, where Gina Lynn, my character, became an inadvertent team mom to everybody else, and the fact that I was so happy about where it ended up at the end of it. Although I will say that I legitimately ended up getting traumatized by one episode. Let's say that existed on a plane. I don't know if that one's up yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
no, that one's up. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, I went with Ross and Maddie to Japan last year, had a wonderful time, but I got to experience a 14-hour flight, and then coming back and then doing that, I had my own personal Vietnam flashbacks. So, no thank you. No thank you.
Well, you had to be the mom because two of the kids were
One was becoming a ghoul, and one was just, a literal...
One's a
free agent.
cannibal. One's a killer.
Yeah, exactly.
One is dead in Carcosa. You're not a great mom.
That is true.
Yeah,
So,
Just
I didn't say I was good right now. It was kind of working right now. Other one was great. Was that we did a short little mini campaign or two of Mothership. With another special person right now. We had a guest star on.
Oh
that.
yeah, ability is considered unnatural.
Unnatural right now.
Yeah.
We got to play with like the weird mining Jedi right now, and in particular android that liked to steal teeth constantly. So that was
That was a really good choice.
listened to her on that one. So that's
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
Chris.
Hi. Let's see here. What did I like in the past year? So the Savage Rifts campaign was fun for me, largely because I got to make a new character, Cranberry Bog Hexer. I don't know if any of you listened to it, but much like his cousin Vitruvius Hogvexer, he solved so many problems by shrinking. I didn't know what you could get away with shrinking. I stopped a grenade by shrinking. Someone fastballed me into where the pin of the grenade was, and Russell let it happen. It's such a sweetheart. I think a more reasonable person would be like, I'm not letting you shrink and get into a grenade, Chris, but he did.
The character wants to go in the grenade. Let them.
And by the same token, the Borealis campaign. I think in the first mission we were there were these paper dolls that were attacking us, right? And just like I did not expect this to happen at all. I just kind of pulled it out of my pocket. I said, okay, can I just take a swig of my whiskey and like get my lighter out and just blow a fireball at them? And that's like some action movie fantasy stuff, and like in Delta Green, it's not necessarily dry, but we're tied to reality, and so like I just thought Ross would be like, no, you do it, and I rolled it, and I fucking accomplished it, and like it's so nice that like you're nice.
Oh.
You're so nice to let stupid things happen in
I'm
your
glad I had that on the
serious
record.
games.
Yeah.
It cannot be denied now.
Not a horrible monster.
Did you mention Mega Dungeon Meandering yet?
Not yet. No. Please tell us.
So Ross and I have been looking at so we've already talked about Stonehell. I don't know if any of you heard the episode about Stonehell, but the next thing we've done after that is called the
Parthenogenesis of Hungry Hollow.
Hungry Hollow. That's it. And
say that 3 times fast.
And like that, and that was really neat to go through. The video that we accompany with these recordings, has like paper cutouts from Patty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patsy, yeah.
And I do a little video editing there and stuff like that, and that's I'm looking forward to the next thing, which is we're looking at the book that inspired Hungry Hollow, right?
Against the Reptile God,
Yeah.
D&D module about a small town taken over by an evil cult. And yeah, the first 2 episodes of this, and I'll get the other episode, the 3rd episode up on YouTube. It's Mega Dungeon Meandering. So if you look on YouTube now, you can find Mega Dungeon Meandering. And we're little PNG tubers now. We're not VTubers because that's too hard to animate. And
I need equipment for that.
no, I mean, if somebody else, I'd do it, I'd be a wife. I don't give a shit. Like, I'll just talk in the exact same voice. Hey, just Bane. I'm a rabbit girl now for some reason. Yeah.
No, you'd be the RPPR dragon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The dragon lady. Yeah.
And one last thing.
I talk about the Cinnabar.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. We'll talk about Cinnabar. Yeah.
I'll pass the mic right after this. One last thing. If you guys have gone on the channel and you saw that Ross and I did like a little Let's Play of Still Wakes the Deep, come tell me that you watched it, because I need someone to encourage me to get the rest edited, because it's just it's debilitating to do all that work. It's like 12 people.
Oh.
All right.
You heard a woo.
Yeah.
There was a woo.
See, I'll play that back for you, Chris. It's recorded, all right? Yeah.
With a woo.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, so the last year, I'm probably just going to echo the Savage Rifts. It just kind of brought me back to my childhood of when I was playing Rifts with my brother's friends, because that was the best way to keep me occupied when he was supposed to be babysitting. And it felt a lot like that as we were playing it, and I enjoyed
Same
that.
level of mental maturity. Yeah.
And we were a band.
Yeah.
We were a band. And yeah, I never had so much fun playing the fiddle of Shoji Tabuchi in my life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
All hail the missile.
Yeah.
The missile knows where it is.
I cast spells by using the fiddle of Shoji Tabuchi, and I wore power armor. It's riffs.
We made riffs way better by putting that fiddle in there.
Was the fiddle made by NASA?
Yeah.
Huh?
Was the fiddle made by NASA?
No, it was a cursed/blessed fiddle
Yeah.
because it was a fiddle from the actual Shoji Tabuchi Theater in Branson, and the bathroom was still intact.
I'm not saying I necessarily would, but like if Kevin Samieta died and there was like anyone who wants the Riffs license, they come to this island. Last man standing gets the license. I'm like, maybe.
So wait. Back up. So you have a fantasy of Kevin Symbieta dying.
Yeah.
Sending you like a calligraphied invitation to come to his mansion. And if you survive the night, you get the Empire?
Yeah.
Like you sit around at home and you dream?
Not that often, but I
is
this?
I hope that happens for you too.
I would totally win.
It's good to dream.
Yeah.
That's the team ghost, Ross.
I'll have you know there's a random table for the number of ghosts and a random table for everything that's wrong with them and how many superpowers they have. Yeah. So.
That's all mega dungeon damage, though.
Yeah. Obvious. Well, they're ghosts. Yeah.
And beyond that, aside having to manage a game that now lives in a mayonnaise-based economy, I've really much enjoyed running the Tolas campaign for everybody. So
Yeah, we haven't posted it yet, but we've played like 10 or 11 sessions. So yeah.
yeah, and you guys are in like the second to last dungeon in the can module.
Yeah.
So that'd be a good cutoff point.
Yeah.
So
Tolas, the Monty Cook setting, updated for 5th Ed. Dan's been running. It's been really great. We have 2 Lizard Folk Fighter.
I know. Again, hold your shock.
Wait, who's the one with the hat?
Chris.
That would be Chris.
Yeah, Chris, please tell them about your character's hat.
My character's hat?
In the Tolas campaign. The one with the rat.
Oh yes, okay, the lizard man I'm playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a stretch for me. Normally I play like assholes and wizards, and what's the difference? I made a character. You know, I stepped outside my comfort zone, just made like a brute, a warrior, and it's a lizard man. And the origin story I made up for this is that his family of lizard men were hunting in the sewers for like food and stuff like that, and his brothers and sisters kind of abandoned him because they're jerks. And the character was on the verge of starvation when he happened upon an enchanted hat of rats. It's 3 times a day a rat can be summoned out of this hat. We've determined that this is the same rat. It is a Promethean rat. His name is Prometheus. And anyway, so like that's how he avoided starvation. He found this magical rat hat, and he was finally able to find a way out of this labyrinthine sewer. And like now his motivation is like, I'm going to kill all my brothers and sisters for abandoning me. Simple motivation.
How does the rat feel about being eaten every day?
Man, I need to take these skill that lets me talk to animals, and I will tell you. I will tell you then.
It's not exactly a Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the rat likes being eaten just straight out of the hat less than being coated in mayonnaise first and then being eaten.
Helps it go down easy. Just shoot.
That's like dipping it in gold in this world.
Yeah. No, but we could.
You
Yeah.
get the nutrients right now? Does it retain the memories? Are we in a living moment or whatnot? Or
Aaron, stop.
starting a conversation.
I have to run that session, Aaron. Stop.
I don't care. I'm making problems for you right
See,
now.
I have to
I'm
make
not
something
campaign.
clear
We're just
to
busy
all
making
of you.
sleep.
Yeah.
Okay? We have, between the party members, 4 alchemy jugs.
We got
They
a
are
lot of
all
fucking mayo.
permanently set to mayonnaise.
You can't know how much mayonnaise we have.
So you say this campaign is wrapping up. Okay.
So
I really want to see where it goes.
Yeah.
I'm just going to call this as a cautionary tale of when you tell your players, yeah, just pick whatever common magic item you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the thing, I don't know what's worse. If the Prometheus rat hates beating and is vowed revenge and like would do anything to kill Chris's character, or if the rat's kind of into it. Like I don't know what's worse.
So we finally cast Talk to Animals, the rat's like, please, Daddy.
Yeah, exactly. Like
No. That made a naughty rodent. Open wide.
yeah.
I crave consumption, Father.
So yeah, it's been a good year for gaming.
A could argue?
Exactly. So I do want to talk about So we've had a lot of really good results of what we actually have played, but like we should talk about like the kind of games that we would, the games we want. You just accept now you're not going to run, but you want to run or play. I know. We all have these games. Maybe one day. But yeah, let's just go down to who Caleb, what kind of games would you want to run, but you've never played before? I know you talked about a Night's Black Agent campaign that the one set in Cyprus, was it?
It was all, I had a big globe hopping Night's Black Agent campaign planned out. The thing is that it was globe hopping, so like the entire world's geopolitical situation has changed since I wrote it.
Yeah.
So it would basically be starting over, but yeah, I'd really like to run the Golgotha account one time. That'd be fun. I'd love to run Lancer, but I would need to be able to succeed a single roll, even just one, as the GM in order to make it interesting, and so that's not going to happen. Those are my two big ones that I haven't really gotten to.
Yeah. I know for me, I would really like to do The Enemy Within from Warhammer Fantasy. But like, and I've run Mask of Nyarlathotep twice. But like, Enemy Within, everything I've read about it, it's like even longer and more arduous. And plus you need like, 4 other people who are really into Warhammer Fantasy, which is not, it's a little more, even more esoteric than Warhammer 40K. So like, and it's also like $800 or so. It's stupidly expensive now for the new version because it's like 4 books and each one's like $100 or something like that. Like it's, I know people are like, oh wait, I can but again, it would be like 3 years of gaming. So like that's the reason why we can't. I can't do it. Because I'd really want everybody to be on that level. But and of course the counter question is campaign for North Africa. But like again, that's even longer. So basically, yeah.
I'll continuum.
Oh, you took mine.
Well, Aaron,
I can fix her.
Yeah.
buddy.
I know everyone else has tried, but I can do it.
They have fixed it. It's called Time Watch. Come on, let's just move on.
Yeah. Well, Aaron, tell us what is your take on continuum? How would you do it?
Oh.
Would you just like I try to do one
that
combat?
answer's easy right now.
Yeah.
It's literally what I feel like actually should happen in the Terminator franchise is that one more movie literally collapses the entire space-time continuum and we all forget about it.
So what you're saying
That's
is
all
the
it happens.
solution to how to fix it is a gallon of gas and a lighter?
On a cosmic level, yes. Yeah.
Oh God, that's very good. Tom, do you have any games? I mean.
All Ghoul Call of Cthulhu game.
Okay. Well, what? At least you
Finally
can
fixed.
Yeah.
I fixed what was wrong with it.
Okay. I gotta know what are the ghouls gonna do? Is that like just roll to get a body or like what?
Ross, you asked me what I wanted to do. I don't have any details. For you.
Okay. You're ghouls.
Unless you want me to.
No. Okay. All right.
I will.
Yeah. David. Yeah.
So the most epic line I have ever read in an after hours was one particular sentence. Baron Ulrich von Kharkov began life as a panther.
Oh. So here's what I would really love to do. Because we went through his backstory and we figured out that a wizard. He's a vampire
spurned.
now.
A wizard got spurned. And the way that he decided to deal with a lady saying, no, I do not wish to date you, was to go out, capture a panther, turn it into a man, send the panther to charm school so that it would date the lady who rejected him so that he could turn it back into a panther and it would maul her to death. And so it came to pass. What I would really like to run is Maestro Maledict's Finishing School for Transmuted Animals, where all of the players began life as a various animal.
Graduating class.
And the graduating class has learned how to act like people somewhat to carry out overly circuitous revenge schemes for evil wizards.
You want to run the lobster in reverse.
Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
I
kind of want
imagine
to
tuition's high.
I feel this is like a top-selling game on itch.io.
I just need to.
With Monster Heart.
Oh, yeah.
That is doable.
That would actually work.
Then you have to make sure MasterCard doesn't get involved.
Oh.
They kill art.
They do.
David, can I play Duke Stinky Pete? That was an ascended skunk.
That entirely depends on your lucky die roll.
Yeah.
so
Perhaps
that's a-
you were a skunk.
Okay.
I want there to be
Awesome.
really detailed wizard revenge plots, like tables, like what is
Yeah.
the wizard getting revenge on? Like the valet was late. This requires killing his progeny to the seventh generation. Yeah.
The caterer provided the wrong spread for a party.
Yeah.
These canapes were stale.
Yeah. Let's see here. Chris, what is the type RPG that you would you'd want to run or play, but you don't think will ever get the chance because
Let me see here. I don't know which one of you have it, but I was clearing out my bookshelves, and is anyone familiar with the animated film Wizards by Ralph Bakshi?
Yeah.
So there was a TTRPG that was published for it back in the day, and I grabbed it, and I just I never really got around to doing anything. I was clearing out space, and did I give it to you, Aaron?
I borrowed it for a while, but I think I gave it back to you. So
it's sitting somewhere. It's sitting somewhere. That's something I kind of wish I actually took the time to sit down and figure out. Not that it was arduous or anything. It's just
Yeah.
Let's see here. I do have dreams of doing Continuum just because these people lost their minds over it. Just there's that foul radiation that's appealing to me. If that makes any sense. It's like, oh, that's evil. I got to get closer.
Have you read it yet?
No, I haven't.
Do you want to borrow it? Do you want to be number 6? Yeah.
Sure.
All
I mean,
right.
if you have the physical copy,
I do have a physical copy of it.
Wonderful.
Yeah, well, add you to the list of players. I can read that.
Dreams can come true.
Yeah.
You see those just looking over the cliff, feeling
Yeah.
like we're gonna jump.
Here's what I think. It's so weird to me because
jump off a cliff, we support them.
we house rule so much stuff. It's just surely you can house rule this into a playable state, but apparently you can't. So I got to
Look,
see
you
it.
read the time combat and you get back to me. Yeah.
Also, stop calling me Shirley.
Yeah. I'm so glad to hear you say this, Chris. I am definitely going to bring this over to your house and remind you of this. It's all
If you
recorded.
pull it off and make it playable, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like they should have sent a poet.
Look,
fantasy here.
no, I'll pay for social media marketing. We did it. We actually played this fucking game. Listen to find out. We cracked it.
That's how history is made.
Literally.
Doing that, it becomes the king in yellow. That's the problem.
No,
They've set the
it's way
challenge for
worse
me.
than
Okay,
that.
stay on his butt. All right. And then finally, I hope one day to actually play a game of diplomacy. That's about as close as the campaign North Africa is.
Friendships go to die.
Dan.
Well, there's only one answer for me. It would be Anima Beyond Fantasy. I've owned those books for years, including the source books in the hard-to-find editions of the secondary campaign book. And it just sits on my shelf, taunting me,
It's one of those
daring me
Yeah.
to get people to play.
Dan, why is your answer sad?
Because the translators they went through 2 different translators moving that book into English, and both of them died during the process of translating it.
Spanish.
Now that's cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anima is, if you look at the character sheet, you're like, is this actually a character sheet or is this secret occult
It
ritual?
looks like Kabbalah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a character.
Like the theme, like the intro to Evangelion is going to start up anytime when you look at this sheet.
Because the character sheet, there's 7 pages, but any given character will only use 2.
Yep.
It's just that they wanted to give you a character sheet so that way you had a character sheet that could cover any of the options in character creation.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got magic, you've got summoning magic, you've got martial arts, you've got DBZ style martial arts.
And then all the character classes that
Lasers?
combine each of those other things.
Yeah. And then you've got and you take levels in classes that make it's a level system combined with a point buy system, where you get so many points per level, and what class you took for that level determines what the costs are of all the things.
You're really selling me on it. Dust it off. Level off, ready to go.
Whether your species type is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. The setting assumes that you're human unless you carry the soul of a forgotten species since the sundering of the setting.
Is this a
where all
FromSoft
the
game?
non-human races got portioned off into their own planes of existence.
Wishes it was that clear.
It was my understanding there would be no math.
That's Continuum. Sorry. Yeah.
If nothing else, I could probably always just rip the actual mechanics out, just crib the setting, because it's like, what if Christianity mythos was super anime?
I want to see Jesus shoot a laser. All right.
Was anime.
Yeah.
The power of Christ compels you with lasers. Yeah.
Yeah. So just rip the mechanics out, replace it with something like Fate, and have at it. So.
Oh, it would be playable. Yeah. Actually, Chris, your comments about Wizard reminded me of another game that I'll never be able to run or play, but I definitely want to, because I just Ghost Dog, Way of the Samurai, the RPG.
Movie?
Yes,
It's
there's an
official.
RPG based.
Crackers, I gotta see this.
Yeah, no, it's very detailed.
It's a thing.
It has very detailed character write-ups of all the gangsters in Ghost Dog, and there's some kind of rules for it. I think it was like
Did they have brooding rules in there, where you
I
just
think
sit in
so,
there
yeah.
reading to yourself constantly?
yeah, there's montage rules.
How involved was
Plus
Jim
5 for
Jarmusch in
pigeons.
the process?
I want to say deeply, because on After Hours we did review TSR got the license for 2001, the movie,
Odyssey?
The Space Odyssey, and we reviewed this on After Hours last year, and for their sci-fi game called Star Frontiers, and they followed the movie very closely, because the first section of the game is a resource gathering board game where you're playing the man apes, and you're trying, and there's a random table for the monolith to see what skill you get.
Oh God, this is horrific. I love this.
And then you cut to the moon, and you're there on the moon. You find the monolith, and you're on the ship, and you're dealing with Dave and everything like that. It's just like,
I love how literal the adaptation is.
Oh, yeah.
There. Like, do you want to tell the exact same story of the movie you just watched?
I want to play the Aqueduct game.
yeah. But what's great is I read up on this, because like, how the fuck did this happen? And when they got the license, TSR called up Kubrick. Hey, did we get these ship diagrams right? Like, they consulted with Kubrick to get technical details. Yeah. So, and Kubrick's, no, this is the dimensions of the ship. This is, he would. Like, Kubrick probably expected them to call.
247 takes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Here we
like.
go.
Yeah, he expected their call before they were even doing it. It's
Yeah.
like, I knew you were going to call. Yeah.
If I
There's some like actress weeping in the background, just having a neurotic break, and he's like, "Not now, honey. I'm on the phone with TSR. We got to get the ship details right. Do it again."
Showing it back in the room with Jack.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take
Oh
twice.
God, yeah, that wasn't the same time period. Yeah. And what I love is, like, for the ending, they're like, okay, well, you can. And what we did on After Hours is, like, there's one ending where, like, okay, the final sequence happens, and like that's the end of the game. Or here's something else that can happen. One, they could be the astronauts that survive could be teleported to the Star Frontiers universe, and where they can meet the aliens and play. You can play all the other modules. And, Colonel Bowman can meet aliens and fight in space dungeons. But then there's another option, which is what we did on After Hours, where the astronauts' minds can be sent back in time to help accelerate the advancement of the man apes. And so what we wound up doing After Hours was like a really rules light thing, where like the players figure out, okay, well, basketball is the universal constant. We'll teach the man apes basketball. But then like aliens who also played basketball were angered by this. And so there was it was basically Space Jam, but also 2001, and for the fate of mankind.
So then they had to time travel forward to steal the talent from NBA players.
Yes, exactly. I let them pick whoever they wanted throughout time for their teams. I
I'm
forgot.
sure that was Kubrick's vision.
Well, I think it was, I think he was like, yes, Space. I didn't know about Space Jam because, but I should have. Any other games?
I was going to throw out there because I remembered this as after I passed the mic. The whole reason why I wanted to run Anima as a campaign was the story idea that when you go through the material, you realize that the Inquisition arm of the church located Noah's Ark. And they have turned it into a bunker that also serves as an extra dimensional prison. Because that's how Noah's Ark actually worked, is that it was just an anomaly in folded space in order to hold all those animals. And so they used the Ark to hold all the supernatural threats that the Inquisition detains.
So it's a dungeon.
Yes.
So I think that's cool.
Yeah.
That just sounds like Lex Luthor's pocket universe.
Yeah. And so the whole premise of the campaign was the party was essentially going to be a suicide squad of people that were let out of the Ark under the assumption that they find someone more threatening to replace them.
That's pretty good, Dan. That's pretty good. But have you considered Noah's Ark as a finishing school for animals that are trying to get revenge? Being pawns of wizards to get revenge.
You know what? I'll run that campaign I'll run my campaign, and then David can take the setting and run his campaign.
There we go. All right, yeah.
I think that works.
Dual animal finishing schools / dungeons, yeah.
At least out of my stuff though. Like I said, the actual realistic one right now is I've had a thing brewing for Apocalypse Keys, which is essentially the emotion-based Hellboy system for a long time. That will probably end up as a one-shot, mainly because of the fact that every time I try to write this out and think of an ending, I keep defaulting to the actual end of Hellboy, which is too good. And if you haven't read it, please do. But they only did it. The actual legitimate one, similar kind of in Chris's case, is that years ago, before I met any of these people and I started RPGs, the first one I ever bought was the Farscape D20 RPG. Because Farscape, it is a fantastic show. And it is super detailed. It was like into season 2 or 3, and they gave all sorts of background. These people wrote so much into it. But the tragedy is it was
D20.
It's modern D20 right now, and I will be damned if I convert any of that bullshit down. That's going through right now. I will just at this point I'll just say like we're just doing Fate, and I'm reading a book to you.
What if you put it in Palladium? Can we do that? Yeah.
Actually, Savage Risk would work really well for Farscape.
Actually, it would. Yeah.
Savage Risk actually would.
Yeah.
So, or at this point right now, let's just go Savage Tokusatsu for
I hear there's this new RPG called Kremen. I think it's pretty good.
Kremen right now.
We can have a space whale by
they are space whales, basically, Aaron. You would.
Yeah.
That is how you would get out of it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely too. So, but yeah, that's my only silly thing that came out of it.
I've got one more.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So, there is a game that I picked up a couple of years ago off of the Kickstarter because I supported the comic strip. The schlock mercenary game is called Planet Mercenary. And I thought that it would be a good fit for RPPR because of our tendency to grab morality pets. Because part of the way that schlock mercenary, the RPG, works is that everybody plays a squad commander, and you have a squad of, let's call them ablative grunts. And the more that they do, the more that they get details. So they start out as index cards. And the first time that one of them takes a bullet for you, you write in a name. And then the next time that they do something big and impressive, you give them more details. So the more detail that they get, the more that the cards get filled out. And then when they die, you rip the card in half.
No,
and
Steve.
I feel like, it's like, I'm sorry, but Steve took that bullet right through the face. Rip. I think that it would be fun. Mm-hmm. And I think that the actual anguish of, no, we put so much into Steve. Fuck, would be so palpable. And it's a dream to just run it, even as just a one shot. Just to see how well it plays, because I know, and I want Caleb at the table because of the way that Caleb rolls. No offense.
We're going to go through a lot of
We're not going to get names.
Yeah.
We won't get that far.
You just want to pile of cards around, don't
That's the
you?
funniest thing.
Actually, we'll let you pre-name your guy. So you
Okay, good. Thank you.
yeah. That's very cool.
I feel like that needs to run along with a video short that goes up on YouTube of just all the rips back to back.
I feel like we have color-coded name or cards because they come in packs with like 4 different colors, and by the end of it, we will be completely out of the blue cards.
Very good.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned earlier, now you all get to participate because we're playing Let's Stump the RPPR cast. You'll get something if you just play if you offer it out there.
It's not hard to do.
It's not hard to do. Yeah, it won't be. So just raise your hand. Name something you like from one of our episodes. We'll try to guess what episode it was, like what system or what the story was or anything like that. And we'll just see how we do. But you'll get your choice. You can have props from an actual movie I made, an RPPR pin, or a Macbeth postcard that was only sent out to Patreon backers. So what bits of RPPR do you like? Have you liked over years that you remember and had a lot of fun listening to?
So I'm trying to see if you remember this, right?
Yeah. If any of us, if one of us can remember,
Do you remember when a parabolic microscope was constructed from styrofoam and dreams?
Oh God, I do remember that phrase.
You guys still say that?
Yeah.
You said that since I've known you.
Yeah.
I know where it's from.
Where is it from, Tom?
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, 80s.
90s.
90.
yeah.
Fuck it, Tom. Yeah.
That was MacGyver.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
you're right.
It was just before Aaron as Optimus Prime threatened Gordon Gekko.
Yeah. All right. Well,
What a tale.
See,
I love a prop hat that was
Yes.
shown on camera in
yes. Motorhome from Hell. Yes.
See, the primary memory from that game right now goes to the fact that I used the Matrix of Leadership in conjunction with Jason Arishu's Doc Brown's as Doc Brown with the Fluxapacitor. We
No idea where you stored that.
we converted.
I watched them. Yeah.
We
The
could.
March has gotten real confused.
Oh wait, that did right now. But we converted all the Gremlins into Mogwais, and then I think Chris, who was playing B.A. Baracus? Was that
Cody.
Was that Cody?
Oh God. Yeah.
And then Cody
Fucking
ate them
Cody,
all.
yeah.
He could use his metal as a malleable thing.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, those games!
So he shapeshifted with his metal.
All those games, good God.
It was
Yeah.
very fun.
That was the nice one.
Yeah.
That was the clean one you guys had.
Yes, that is true.
Yep. Yeah.
This may be an easy one, but the original Deadly Tea Party.
Oh yeah.
I can tell you exactly when that was.
All right.
That was in the Ultimates arc of Eclipse Phase.
Oh,
And-
which of the campaigns was it?
Well, you would ask that one.
Yeah.
It was the one after No Evil. I remember the name of the campaign, but I don't remember the name of the campaign. I remember the reason why I went with the skills necessary for that, because we were trying to infiltrate the Ultimates, and we all had to pick 2 skills that we had at a high level. And we were a group of firewall assassins. And literally everybody at the table said, "Let me show off my assassin skills." I'm like, no. The whole point of the assassination skills is to keep them a secret. So my skills that I'm going to pick, the 2 skills are going to be accounting and protocol. And so that's how I ended up doing the Deadly Tea Party. And
because the Ultimates have to make everything deadly.
yeah,
'cause
they have to make everything deadly. So I said,
they're very edgy.
all right, here we are. These are the 2 skills. Also, I wanted to see the Caleb face on how am I going to make spreadsheets deadly.
Oh, that was fun.
And
Yeah.
he turned it around on me. He goes, "No, we're making protocol deadly. It's Deadly Tea Party. Where's the poison?"
Very good. Ethan, you can come up after this. Yeah, and pick something. Please pick something from here. Because
County Val, that's sweet.
yeah, we have several sizes, I think. There's also a motorhome cast and crew shirt. I don't know what size it is, though. Any other bits from
Once
an...
this is done, we all have to play a game in these uniforms.
Yes, there we go.
RPPR intramural softball.
Yeah. Other bits from RPPR episodes that you remember? Yes.
Albatro.
Albatro.
Let me think about that. So, I believe that was a bit of bad luck in a little game called Lord of the Alps.
Lord of the Peaks.
Lord of the Peaks.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it was still the Alps right now too, where roll decision right now became the bad luck, and somebody declared me a witch on the mountain.
So yeah,
I died twice.
yeah.
I'm not denying that right now too. It's just more the witch part that kind of hurt my feelings.
I mean, yeah,
Left Tom in charge.
yeah,
That is true.
Yeah, that's witch talk. Let's be honest.
That should never happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, they didn't send their best and brightest up that mountain.
I was scared by an elephant,
Yeah.
man. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The second time.
Yeah, take whatever you want from here. Yes, next.
Looking back at yourself out of a trench.
Looking back out of myself from a trench. Oh God, there's been so many Galanti games, and they're all in trenches.
Was that
So many trenches.
was that in Racing for King and Country?
Was that for King and Country? Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, because the time loop right now. Good reason for it.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I
Well,
was thinking big.
still in the short.
Yeah, come on out.
Ross's garage.
Actually, this is in the office, all right. Like,
Yes,
this is, yeah,
it's
that,
a panel.
Yeah.
It's a garage sale.
yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of
Gives them
fun.
comfort. Good job.
Yeah,
Going, so.
King and Country is a two-part game. You should listen to it because, if nothing else, for the unhinged rant about King Ludwig that Chris animated into a YouTube video.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Also watch that a bunch, please, to validate me.
It's well edited. You should.
Yeah, look
so.
up RPPR podcast on YouTube. Yeah, great. Yeah, that was fun. Up until we all suffered horribly, but yeah, next, a bit from an RPPR game. Yeah.
You guys had to return a book to the traditional board games club, and Caleb had to voice a street dog.
Oh yeah.
I believe that was the Night Vale game, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the night. What did we play that in? Was it in
Oh, what was that in?
Ultra Vez? Or what
Yeah, it was
called?
like one of those one-shot games. I never used the
Yeah.
system again. I don't remember.
Was that the one where it made up like Christian homeschooling?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was the Programmer's Bible, which is like a mark randomly taking bits from programming manuals and the Bible and combining them together. Thou shalt not, screw up the syntax of the loop. Yeah.
Oh, mixing the King James Bible and the Microsoft
Yeah.
user manual.
Was
Yeah.
that when you were trying to copy that whole like homeschooling thing of like the lemons and into the game?
Oh yeah, I was just reading actual case questions. It's a legitimate homeschool software used to educate tens of thousands of your fellow Americans. So if you ever want to not sleep at night but have a good chuckle, read what they thought was a suitable multiple choice
God,
question.
yeah, that was a fun game.
Any
yeah.
subject, yeah.
Yeah. And now there's a Night Vale RPG, but it's D20 or something?
It's 5e.
It's 5e. Oh.
Yeah.
Of fucking course it is. So all right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, come up here. You can take whatever.
There was Interest by the way.
Oh, Interest by. That's it. Yes.
That was it, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I would like to say one thing. Would you please mark on this form whether you had a, how did we word it? Would you please mark on this form whether you had an agreeable personal experience with us?
Oh, yeah. That was a good
Depends on if we give them more prizes.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's. Any others that you would like to all? Any other bits from the? Was there one
in the back?
Oh yeah, in the back. Yes.
We are a new progressive secret service.
Oh, a new progressive Secret Service. When did we do Secret Service?
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah. Oh, I think you stumped us. Like.
I remember the quote, but I don't remember the
Yeah,
name.
that's probably
Yeah. What?
The green white winter.
White Winter. Wasn't that one of yours, Tom?
Yeah. that's-
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah, that was when I ran.
Yeah.
You get two things. You
Yeah.
stumped us.
You did. You get too good.
Yeah, that was good. That was great. Good job.
Trying to assassinate the president with a shoggoth.
That's it.
Oh, that
yeah.
one, yeah.
That old
Trevor,
chestnut.
thank you.
Like you do.
Like it.
Your White House.
Yes.
Yeah.
Notoriously woke Secret Service.
God, yeah. Oh, that was fun. Yeah. Any others? Yeah.
It's not just a quote, but it's just the thing that happens. It's where you guys definitely did not murder a bunch of children dressed in costumes, in Halloween costumes.
Oh yeah. That was preemptive revenge. That was not it.
No, was that Revelations?
I can't remember.
Was it
what is that?
Cthulhu Dark Revelations? No.
That's Cooper County War.
Yeah, Red Markets, yeah.
All we can say on
there
that,
have been so many similar
In
things.
preemptive revenge, I always remember that one because the game got interrupted by a single kid, no parents.
Oh my God, Spider
Just
Girl.
cop knocks on the door in the middle of the game, dressed as Spider-Man, like 3 feet tall, no trick or treat, no hello, just bucket out, staring straight ahead. Ross just sort of confusedly dumps candy in the jack-o'-lantern, puts it down, storms off. No goodbye, no thank you.
It is the best
Didn't they open the door on their own?
It was crazy.
Because it wasn't closed all the way, so she pushed it in.
No, yeah.
I think the best part
great.
about all of that is right after that, in the stunned silence, Caleb just looks at all of us and goes, Spider-Man don't give a fuck.
Yeah, great moments. Yeah, the trick or treaters stopped coming after that year.
Spider-Man's turf.
Yeah, you stay off. You stay off. She has the candy.
Yeah. Oh, that was super fun. Any others?
Prizes? Or?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've already got a prize, but this is an excuse to bring up something old to make fun of Aaron.
Yeah.
I approve.
Yes.
Little Crusaders Pancake Jamboree.
Oh, I can't forget that one.
I can't lower myself on this chair. This is bullshit.
Yeah. So you haven't.
Aaron, I would not have a career in RPG.
I know.
If it wasn't for Little Crusaders Pancake Jamboree, and that's not an exaggeration.
I know.
So
you
if
almost left though. Like so I'm glad you didn't. But I love you.
So on
man.
your
I know.
podcasting app of choice, pull up RPPR Actual Play, look for Call of Cthulhu: The Haunting, and download it and listen to it on your way home tomorrow from Gen Con if you haven't already, because we decided to haze Aaron into GMing games by being like, you're going to run games at Gen Con, you need to be ready. So we're gonna run The Haunting, and we're all gonna be. And then Aaron was late by like an hour or an hour and a half. So we were like,
typical Aaron.
Yeah.
At least at that area.
We were like, we're gonna be real good players for Aaron.
Jason Reacher and I made our characters, and then we kept making more details on it in that hour.
Yeah.
Also,
I made my character with, he was a social worker, max shotgun skill left hand, max shotgun right hand. And I knew the module, so I was like, I'm going to go to every death trap and see if Aaron's brave enough to kill me. And like,
and the funny thing is, it did teach me an important lesson. I want to thank you about this because
players,
I said kill players, but I said yes without thinking about anything to these people. And they just kind of ran roughshod over me. And the thing is, those lessons have moved forward today because my last Delta Green game today, just as a little mini anecdote, pardon it, one of the guys playing, he was friendly, but he basically provided me a list saying, these are all the things I'm hacking into this system. And he was like, it's 7 different things. And I'm sitting here going, no. It's like, here's what you do. You can do all of these, but you're basically off to the side doing it for the rest of the night while everybody's being attacked by the Sean. So, and he accepted. It's like, okay, I leave you there to do it.
I mean, it honestly sounds better than being attacked by the Sean.
Yeah, he accepted though. So,
I just want to hack.
So thank you. You gave me the ability to say no. It's like, all right.
That's all I've got.
You're welcome. Yeah.
It was also my first game
ever.
You
were gonna
my first
leave.
RPG
Oh my God.
ever, and you didn't tell me you were hazing anyone. I just thought you were all like that.
And you came back.
I was really desperate for friends.
Oh.
The best part of that was like 2 years later when you were talking about it's really hard to attract new players, and I just like slow like maybe you should try it. Like
Hey, Caleb, you came back and we love you for that.
Not hoping that you
What was your
Stockholm
second game?
syndrome somebody into it.
I think it was Dark Sun. Yeah.
Oh wow, okay, yeah.
Objectivist!
Yeah, it was a vast improvement on the first one, which says something. Considering it was Dark Sun. Yeah.
Great, good times.
Oh my God.
Yes, in the back.
I just want to say the one I laughed the most at, shark punching.
Yes!
We all remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
I will say I'm pleased that it has an entertaining history. I'll give you that. So I'm pleased. So
And we get to look at it every time we sit down in the game. It just sits there.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you're on the RPPR Patreon, I commissioned an artist, Patsy McDowell, who's a great artist. He did this artwork and many others to commemorate important scenes from RPPR actual play episodes. And one of course, in Call of Cthulhu Shanghai, the first hour and a half of that game was Aaron's character didn't agree to the premise of the game. And so...
For the record, I informed them beforehand what it was going to be.
The game is called
why did you
Shanghai.
kidnap a geologist? I don't know.
Yeah, and you're like, you wake up on a boat and they tell you to work, and Aaron's like, why? What's going on? No. Like, you'll starve to death. And then, you have to listen to it to find out, but it does involve him fighting a shark. And
Yeah.
You act like there's a bunch of steps in between.
It really goes into the fact, it really is a two-step right now. Aaron was being an asshole, shark fighting. We're good.
Well, no, that was
We're
Ross's,
good.
That was Ross's idea.
It's true.
Because you were running out of patience, and I'm like, all right, I'll do it.
So there's artwork, and I printed some posters of it. So
we didn't kill him.
Yeah.
The shark did.
Yeah, the shark is real good at
Amazed
killing.
They didn't
Yeah.
shoot him.
Yeah.
You were so nice.
Yeah, when that happened, like, okay, I know there's a shark stats in the back of this book. We're doing this.
Shark has a real big damage bonus. Yeah.
So I don't even remember the names of the episodes, but there's a recurring image. I think it's in 2 different episodes. The marionette.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's one of my favorite things that I've never been able to recreate in my as my own. But that's a recurring image.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember where it first appeared.
I can tell you that. I can absolutely tell you that because it is simultaneously 2 firsts. That is the first game that Caleb DM'd for RPPR, and it was the first game that I played for RPPR.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that game was Call of Cthulhu Bryson Springs, and I would like to say that it absolutely changed my life for the better.
I remember Ross telling me, he's like, I can't believe you started him off as a prisoner handcuffed. You're not supposed to do that. And then, like, David's like, seems like he's doing okay.
Bishop, man, it's not a metaphor.
And of course, what sticks out to me is also as we're doing that, like after the chase, there's a bum there eating beans, like dinner and a show.
Oh God, yeah.
Man, those old COC random insanity tables were nonsense, but God, it was so fun.
Just running
when
off.
you went insane, caught amnesia, and then the cultists are like, "You need help, buddy?" And you're like, "Oh, you go wandering with them to the lair. God, that was good.
Yep.
And see, that's one of these things I never anticipated doing too. Like I still have this. I saved this from one of my old computers because made one of those. If you remember those memes, like what I made, what the GM saw, what I actually played. There one exists for that particular presser. What I made, I just made Niles Crane, basically. Professor, John, right now, it's like what I played. I showed Professor Wernstrom from Futurama, just fuck you all. And then everybody after the action scenes, like what everybody saw, I just put Indiana Jones right now. It's like I don't know why you think of an action hero. I'm a moron. So I burn things.
Sheldon Baker, Ace Reporter.
Grove on fire, Aaron.
I know.
So just to be clear, you're going to set the grove of trees that you are in the side of right now on fire.
In the Dust Bowl, dirty drought.
See, I had a theory.
Yes.
I had a theory.
Theory.
The hypothesis was I assumed that fire and aerosol, it's like aerosol oranges will take them away. Puppets don't like that. So
You know what
that's
else doesn't like that? Humans. Which your character was one.
But I would die smelling of citrus, though. That's the best thing.
Sure.
Yes, citrus and fire.
That's the next Delta Green scented candles.
Citrus and
After
fire.
cinnamon and sewage. Yeah.
Citrus and fire.
Yeah. God, that's a good.
What a game.
Have you
What a
played
game.
yet?
Any other?
Yes, if you already got the prize.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. Any others? Because
If we're doing one for reading, we don't remember which episode it was.
Yeah, sure.
Some mysterious figure has been like offering people some solution to the city's problems. And the PCs take him up on the deal and they've got to talk to someone. So the guy they talk to goes, "What did he give you?" And then he goes, "He gave me a knife."
I want to say Fear Itself, Journey to the City?
That's Fear Itself. I don't remember the name of the campaign. but
Okay.
Yeah, that was the bargain creature out of the Book of Horrors. The thing
Yeah,
first
that
came
wasn't
out.
that. That was, yeah. God.
That was Cody.
That was like the first Fear Itself game I ran. Yeah.
That was Cody playing the priest.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was a game where, yeah,
And that was you were doing the number stations.
Yeah, I was doing number station recordings, and yeah, it was like this man, devil figure who would just give you what you want, and he's like, but you have to do this thing. And the other NPC also made a deal with the devil, and he got a knife, and Cody's character didn't have a knife, so.
But he had lighter fluid.
Yeah, he did have lighter fluid, yeah.
And Tom drank all the energy drinks and became a monster.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Shocking character development. Yeah.
know that Tom has evolved as a player.
Or devolved.
No, that's his whole shtick is evolving, or devolving,
I
yeah.
am who I am, Ross.
Yeah.
You worked in a laundromat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was your thing in that game.
Frankly, Monster's an upgrade from that. Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
No, I think the time when Tom was working a laundromat was one of the Don't Rest Your Head teams.
It was definitely a Don't Rest Your Head.
Yeah, that was early on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about right.
Gosh,
Okay.
yeah.
That's another one. So.
If there's any others, yeah.
I was gonna say, just not to pile on Aaron, sorry, but
It's okay.
Come on, tell Cynthia your problems.
Can you repeat that one? I missed it.
Yes.
Come on, tell Cynthia your problems.
Oh, was that?
That was the literal first game I've ever ran.
Graceful
Bryson was
Defiance.
my second.
Yeah.
The first one was Dirty World.
Yep.
Because I just read an Andrew Vox novel, and
Is it Andrew's Fortune? or
boy,
something?
Aaron was not ready for noir. And it was delightful.
When you asked if you could rent the
This ain't
weed,
ready to own. This is weed.
when you asked your dealer if you could get the weed on consignment, I just couldn't. And then a prostitute propositioned you, and you went running through the snow-swept streets of Chicago.
Quiet, sir, please.
Yeah.
You like to have a good time? Winterbound!
Never!
God.
That was amazing. Yeah.
That was.
To be fair, I didn't fully understand the mechanics at the time, but I'm still glad how it turned out.
No, you
still-
made
oh
the
my God.
right role playing choice.
Oh my God.
You made
yeah,
history.
yeah, it's true.
Say no, but they'll mess up your stats.
That's true. They will.
Yeah, so
Great. Any others?
This
If
isn't so much a
Yeah.
question or a thing, it's just kind of a question I had.
okay.
It was during you were playing Wild Talents,
Uh
and there was a sequence where Tom's character from his background was getting arrested. And I forget who the other character was, but he's basically going, wait, you can't just subdue him this way.
Oh,
No.
that was RJ. Yeah.
huh. Yeah.
oh,
He went full sob citizen in the middle of the superhero. He's just like, this man bats a boat, and I'm an admiral. He's got fringe on his wings. He just lost it, and
Okay, you're kind of going off script here?
Yeah.
Whether that was
The-
something y'all had worked out.
No, that was a game where after I'm like, never again.
Yeah.
No, maybe not.
Yeah, the early year, the cast of the RPPR in the early years, there's a little more
He was like a
varied.
god. He was like the avatar of an Etruscan deity, and he was in here.
Like, oh yeah, he was
like,
a fertility
doing-
deity. He played who was a pregnant woman. Like he was a pregnant woman who was invincible. Like
And then suddenly Matlock.
Yeah.
I just remember that when I was listening, like, going, wait,
I mean, this is like one of the reasons why I love role playing so much is because you can have these narratives that just go off in other directions you can't possibly preconceive.
The man bat is abused by the police. What's next? It's gonna be you next.
Yeah.
All right, look, man bat, you're man bat, but you robbed the bank. We got a warrant.
I wasn't sure how much of that had been.
No, it's all. We never pre-script anything. It's all improvised, perhaps too much. Yeah.
No, it's improvised exactly as much as it needs to be.
I'm pretty sure they've scripted it in advance.
Oh yeah. No, we
Honestly, do we look like a bunch of guys with plans?
Our philosophy is fuck it, we'll do it live. And it works
I'm
great.
still angry with you because when you had him arrested, you said, well, we're going to do a trial episode, and we're going to have the magic bunny that's a lawyer now.
Oh, yeah.
I was, I was desperate to play Peter Silverton. I'm just a simple country rabbit.
I have to make that up to you. I want you to play Peter
You got
Silverton.
yourself in a big old foxhole, my friend.
Damn, games I want to run now. Jesus.
I know a thing or two about justice.
What was I thinking? Great. That's a great way to. So I think, thank you all so much for showing up. We're gonna keep hanging out here, but I think we've done enough. If you want something here, since you all came here, we first come first serve on all of these delightful little things. The swag, yeah. But yeah, thank you all so much, and I hope to see you again next year. I hope to see you on our RPPR Patreon Discord, or on social media, or just keep listening, comment on whatever you want, and please give a round of applause to the great, delightful RPPR cast. Thank you. Dan, Chris, Aaron, Caleb, Tom, David, and everyone else who couldn't be here today. I couldn't do RPPR without them. I'm eternally grateful and humbled by their participation in RPPR as a project to let me have this little podcasting career. I'm eternally grateful to you all. Thank you all so much, and I'm glad we get to share our most fun game moments with all of you, and that you all like it. So yay! All right, let's get the beverages and the games out. Yay!